I am not waiting for anything, not a miracle, not a message. Then the clouds above the financial district do something strange. They gather themselves around a hole, and through it a pale disk of light sharpens. At first I think it's stadium glare or a helicopter caught in fog. But this light doesn't wander. It aims. It carves into the sky like a signet ring pressing wax, deliberate, ritual. The symbol forms out of absence, blurred by rain yet unmistakable. A winged shape, too sharp to be an accident, too old to be new. It feels as though Gotham has lifted its chin and stamped an oath onto the clouds. The lamp burns on the municipal building 3 blocks over. The precinct roof with its tired flag and the pigeons who think they own it. In its glow, I glimpse a figure in a heavy coat, posture weary but determined. An older man, shoulders carrying the math of other people's mistakes. He stands beside the lamp like a watchman by a bell, silent, present, refusing to leave. Rain thickens, then thins. The symbol refuses to blink. Windows across Gotham flicker as people stand up too quickly, as if the city itself pricked their attention. I count breaths. The roof beneath me feels alert. And then I see him, not appearing, emerging. The dark at the edge of a neighboring rooftop changes its mind and forms itself into a man who isn't just a man, the way a knife isn't just metal. His outline is height before detail, shadow before flesh. A broad cape that drinks the rain, a cowl that sculpts a head into myth, armor that looks less like protection than resolve given shape. He moves quietly, as if the night rearranges itself to accommodate him. The cape bends with the wind like it knows the mathematics. He does not look at me. He looks only at the signal, unflinching. White eyes gather light, making distance irrelevant. I duck behind the parapet, pulse hammering. For a moment, I feel like a trespasser in a sacred room. My lungs betray me, forcing short breaths, but curiosity drags me back up. He's still there, closer than rumor, heavier than silence. Rain trickles down his armor, collects at jagged edges, drips from serrated gauntlets. His jaw looks sculpted, his body large not from size, but because the night makes space for him. For the first time, I apologize inwardly to the dark for thinking it was empty. Then, he turns, not like a man startled by sound, but like a watchman revising a map. His eyes find me across the gulf. For a heartbeat, I swear it feels mythic. He doesn't threaten, doesn't scowl. He simply nods, the smallest gesture, enough to say, "I know you're there. That's fine. The world is big enough for our watching." Before I can react, he steps to the roof's edge. Rain pours past his boots. He looks once more at the symbol, then bends into the air and vanishes into Gotham's throat, claimed by the night. I lean forward, desperate to hold on to proof. The rooftop is empty again. The air forgets him instantly, like only a city can, completely, with love. Then comes the sound, not from above, but below. Pressure first, then vibration through puddles. A growl rolls east to west, iron in its voice. Headlights carve the steam, low and predatory. Something heavy rushes the intersection, skids, and claims the road. It's not a car. It's a beast forged from speed and intention. Armored planes where curves should be. A prow shaped like a verdict. Turbines under its skin, hungry for air. Exhaust burns into brief halos the rain snatches away. Its roof sits so low it looks like it would knee anyone foolish enough to block its path. Light in, thunder out. The sound is fury, wrapped in precision, like a drum played by a master. It devours the street, banking toward the municipal building without asking permission. Alarms wail as it passes. Dogs hold their tongues. Reflections tilt, then right themselves. Red taillights blink once, reptilian, before the rain wrings them out into ribbons. The symbol still holds, cut into the clouds. On the roof, the watchman hasn't moved. He doesn't gesture or hail, he just stands, promise embodied. Farther north, a slim figure balances on a water tower, feminine, feline, rope or whip coiled at her hip. She shifts with perfect grace, then vanishes back into shadow as if mocking gravity. I tell myself I imagined her. I know I didn't. Rain intensifies, pleased with its own drama. My laugh escapes, quiet and astonished. The laugh of someone who realizes myths have working hours. I think of leaving, of doing something ordinary to ground myself. But my legs root to the roof. I cannot move until the night itself releases me. When it finally does, it's gentle. The growl fades to distance. The signal softens. The precinct roof shrugs into ordinariness. The watchman becomes just a man in a coat. A window across the street clicks dark. Steam disperses. The rain resumes its duty, erasing edges. I sit, drenched and trembling, notebook soaked, ink bleeding. I press a hand to the brick, steadying myself, breathing as if entrusted with something unrepeatable. I could tell someone, knock on a door and whisper, "Did you see?" But I won't. Some knowledge is social. This is devotional. To share it would make it smaller. To keep it makes me larger in a way only secrets can. Back in my hallway, the stairwell bulb flickers its heartbeat. Flicker, steady, flicker. My shoes print commas on each step. A grocery bag slumps under a mailbox. I rescue it out of habit. My radiator greets me with a shy knock. I lie back in bed. The ceiling cradles shadows like a story only I was meant to hear. My eyes close reluctantly. Behind them, the symbol still burns, carved into the clouds. The nod lingers, unbearable as a blessing. The beast's roar echoes in my ribs. The woman's silhouette flickers in memory. I once thought Gotham was a beast. Tonight, it felt like a cathedral. Not the kind with sermons, the kind that teaches you to lower your voice and lift your chin. Tomorrow, I will return to the rooftop, rain or not. If the signal shines again, I will not hide. If the shadow stands again, I will remember to breathe. And if the beast returns, I will listen for the whisper under its thunder. For now, sleep comes as the night did. Slow, absolute, not asking permission.